Alright, here's the install of the Jeep amateur radio. If I'd have known how easy these were, I wouldn't even make a video, but here it goes. Alright, so there's the head unit. We're in hula girl mode. This is the wire that comes up for the head unit easily. I actually dropped it down right through there and it came out down here. You can see my power cords, maybe. They go up and through a grommet underneath the hood. The head unit is right there. I don't know how much you can see that. The wires are not tied up yet because I didn't take the seat out because I'm lazy. This isn't the final rendition of the video, by the way. But the wires come right across there. You can't see them. Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, yeah, when I get this done, I'm gonna take a piece of 1/8 inch thick by 1 inch flat strap. I'm gonna bolt it here, bend it out here, and I'm gonna put a twist here, so it'll be bent out. Then it'll have a twist. The metal will twist right here, and then that way, then the angle's this way. It's vertical. It'll lay over. It'll have another twist and go back, and then turn this way. And when it makes that turn, that head unit will magnetize right to that piece of metal, bolted here twice, and I think 1/8 inch is going to be fine, and that wire will disappear. All right, so coming out of the hood, yeah, I didn't cut my tie wrap tails off so they'd be visible. Anyways, the wiring comes right through that grommet. I cut a little slit in it, so no problem there. It's on the top side, so the wires go up that way. So if any water does come through, it can't get in there. The power obviously runs over there. The coax has a coil right there, runs around this way. Because I don't know what this thing is, but I couldn't get the wire through there. But this isn't where this antenna is going to end up living. The antenna is going to end up living on these two bolts right here on a mount. I don't have yet. It'll be an NMO, come up, has an angle, sit here. It'll give me a decent place to put that antenna. Like I said, I left the orange tie wrap tails on because I've always done that. Forever I've done that. So anyways, we hit our battery. We got our 12 gauge wire. We got our double 25 amp fuse. Probably should tuck that a little closer to there. Oh, by the way, check out my winch disconnect. Winch disconnect, winch enable, whatever you want to call it. But if your winch is ever locked up and it just keeps pulling up by itself, you can jack your hood open real quick and shut it down. Anyways, that's it. That's the simplicity of a Jeep. No holes drilled, one little slit in a grommet. The antenna is right there. SBB5, I've tested it, it works great. Getting the wire to this point, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research to see how other people with Jeeps have done it. But I'm thinking we're gonna come up probably in this cowling area, and we'll drill a hole in the cowl. Vertical wasn't a good idea, but I'll find somewhere around here to get a hole to get that wire inside there. Heck, for anything, I can come out right through here if I wanted and just kind of train the wire that way. It'll all be good. All right, but anyways, that's the amateur radio in the Jeep 2003 TJ. Thanks for watching. Stand by for the final installation of the head unit when that piece of metal gets here and gets bent. Bye bye.